my God, the BMW G310GS. What a freaking amazing bike. The Germans, you guys have done one incredible job with this one. If I could take Germany, or the people that were responsible for building this bike, and put you into one person, I would kiss the crap out of you, basically. A 313cc liquid cooled engine that provides 34 horsepower.
Ooh. Acceleration is good.
BMW have tried to merge that sports bike type performance with that adventure touring capability. But what they've done is they've merged it so well that you've got this tiny motorcycle that any new rider can get their hands on and easily control. Easy to handle, easy to throw around, really nimble, but yet it delivers some quite big performance. It does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7 seconds. It has a top speed of 143 kilometers per hour. I wish bikes like this existed when I first started riding, because I definitely would have bought this bike when I first started riding. I'm not saying you should only buy this bike if you're a beginner, but you should also consider it if you're quite adept at riding, because even now I'm considering selling this Kawasaki KLR 650 to get this BMW G310GS, because it is that fun to ride, and that's the most important thing, riding enjoyment. This bike is probably one of the most fun bikes I have ever ridden, because it's just so fun to ride in the city, and it's also capable of riding off-road. So basically you can take it anywhere. It's an excellent commuter bike. It's highly comfortable, it's got a low seat height.
I'm 6 foot tall and I can comfortably stand on this.
The bike just looks great when you look at it. I won't say it's the best looking bike, but it looks pretty damn decent. When it comes to the electronic display, that's something that really wins you over, because it's a small entry-level bike, yet it gives you all of the big bike features. The electronic display even shows the fuel range. It tells you how many kilometers left until you need to go to the petrol station. And seriously, liquid cooled, fuel injected, and a 6-speed gearbox. All of those things combined gives you such a smooth riding performance. And not just that, but with that 6-speed gearbox, you can manipulate that torque and that RPM to get the kind of horsepower that you desire, just when you keep it in that sweet spot at 9,500 RPM. Man, the mileage, 30 kilometers a litre, or 70 miles per gallon. It's got an 11-litre fuel tank, so therefore that means 11 times 30. What's that? 330 kilometers on a single tank. That's some pretty damn decent fuel range. It's not as good as the KLR 650, but the thing is, the KLR 650 is going to take 23 litres and it's going to guzzle it down to give you 450 kilometers. So an extra 100 kilometers, but an extra 12 litres of fuel. Come on. Anyway, so in summary, let's bring the BMW G310GS down to 4 ratings. The summary of those 4 ratings will give it a total rating. Comfort, efficiency, performance, and riding enjoyment. So when it comes to comfort, I rated this 7.5 out of 10, because although the comfort's decent, and it's great for a commuter bike, great for a long distance adventure bike, it wasn't top of the line. It wasn't that top of the line, melting your balls type seat comfort, you know, like when I'm sitting on that KLR 650, the seating position and the comfort is so amazing that it's just like. And when it comes to efficiency, 8.5 out of 10, because come on, 30 kilometers a litre, that's just great. And when it comes to performance, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, because this bike is just so nimble, outputs some great horsepower and great torque for such a small motorcycle. And that's what I love, is these small adventure bikes hitting the market. And it's thanks to being able to manufacture them in places like India or places like China. But in this case, they're being manufactured in India, and that's really reducing the prices. And it's reducing the prices without sacrificing any quality in this case. BMW have done a great job. And then finally, the most important rating, riding enjoyment. The BMW is so damn enjoyable to ride, man. 9 out of 10 for riding enjoyment. Therefore bringing the total rating 8.25 out of 10, which is the highest rating I've ever rated any bike that I've ever ridden. And let me tell you guys, have I ridden a lot of bikes? So if you guys want to join me in my adventure and my future motorcycle reviews, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right now, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.
But when you rev it,